Want to know where your field workforce are when collecting data without using Arcgis server? Well, stay tuned to find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another exciting tutorial. I really love this series that we're about to embark upon. Today we'll be creating a location feature layer using the feature templates available in Arcgis Online. This feature allows you to determine where your field workforce has been. It uses the location services feature of your mobile device. So in other words, it uses the internal GPS of your device. More importantly, it can collect itself. So as long as you set your web map correctly, it will collect itself in the background. So let's get started. First, we'll go to our Arcgis Online account. Go to the Content tab and select Create by the top left, Feature Layer, and then from Template. So here you see a list of all the available templates within Arcgis Online. We'll find and create the location tracking feature layer. Once created, we'll create our web map in which this feature will be used. This web map will be used for two things. One, for Arcgis Collector, and for Operations Dashboard. So I want to make sure I can edit the map as well as track my workforce. I've added my layers to a map with full editing control. Pretty much you're telling Arcgis Online that, hey, I'm going to use this map for collector, so don't mess it up. After adding my features that the field team will collect, I also search for and add the location tracking feature layer to my web map. That's the feature layer that I just created. It's actually a point feature, so it's going to collect a series of points. It's pretty much like collecting a trail of breadcrumbs. I've also renamed my features and I set my refresh interval on each layer. This is pretty much what it means. It means that my layers will be refreshed in Arcgis Online every minute, 30 seconds, or whatever you've set it to. So now I've created my web map that will be used to collect data and as part of my dashboard. I have a few settings to adjust. In the location tracking, I want to adjust my extent just a little bit, so I go to the feature layer settings. You will see that editing is already enabled. I go back to my web map since it's already open to go to my feature layer settings, These were the features that I published myself to ArcGIS Online. And just as a side note, I published these from ArcGIS Pro without any capabilities checked. I actually have a video on publishing from ArcMap that I will link at the end of this video so you can check it out. Anyhow, in this setting, you will notice that editing has not been enabled, so we'll do that here now. I've also enabled disconnected editing in case we need to collect data and there's no internet or cellular service. Now that my web map has been created, I need to do one last thing to make sure that it can be used offline and that it can collect the location tracking feature service in the background. This time I go back to the Contents tab and view the item details for the web map itself that I just created. So we go to the settings and check Enable Offline Mode and Location Tracking to every 30 seconds. If your web map doesn't have the location feature, then you will not see this part in the map settings. So now we're ready to use this web map for collector as well as for dashboard. In my next tutorial, I will be showing you how to monitor your team using Operations Dashboard by adding your widgets. Like this. I may end up doing more than one tutorials for dashboard since I don't want it to be too long, but we'll see. As usual, thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. See you next time.